Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Apologies for just skipping last week without any notification. I lost my cat on Monday and just was not a happy Tuesday, so I couldn't deal with it. Things have gotten better, and the video I recorded for last week will be showing up next week. So for right now, we're going to do something a little weird. You know all those team villain conversions I've been showing off? Well, there's still a whole bunch of them, and they're never any good. Like, they're really, really too powerful for vengeance style play, so I'm just going to go through all of them. I'm going to probably do 2 separate videos, maybe 1 video, we'll see. Just going to show them off with kind of standard teams, power teams, specially selected to be as useful as possible. So in this video, we're going to be looking at 4 of the strongest villains in the canon game. Our team is Stuntman, Scholar, Mainstay, and Lifeline Blood Mage. We're fighting in the Final Wasteland, so let's take a look at the villains. First we got Iron Legacy. We removed from his deck Final Evolution, Vigilance, 1 Beatdown, and both copies of Galvanized. And all it says for his gameplay is you replace Villain deck with Iron Legacy's deck, Villain turn with Iron Legacy's turn, and H equals 3 regardless of the number of heroes in play. So he doesn't actually do anything except play a card on his turn. And I figure that'll probably be bad enough. Spite starts with the safe house in play. We remove from his deck Mindfire, all 3 copies of Lab Raid, and 1 random drug card. Instead of a random drug card, I remove the shitty drug card. End of Spite's turn, he deals the hero target the highest HP 2 energy damage. Then each villain target regains 1 HP per victim card in Spite's trash. Okay, everything else is the standard boilerplate. Dreamer. We remove 1 Macabre Spectre, both Treacherous Apes, and 2 Tooth Fairies. Whenever should be dealt damage, we can redirect it to the hero character with the lowest HP, so it's whenever should be dealt damage by anything, which means if we don't care too much about our lowest hero, we can actually use area damage. The start of her turn, if there are no other villain targets in play, the heroes win, so she has to be defeated last. I'll show you right now, her flip side is incapacitated, game over. And the last one is the Matriarch. She starts with Mask of the Matriarch. We remove 1 Dark in the Sky, both of her cohorts, and both copies of Horde Cacophony. When a foul card is destroyed, she hits the highest for 1 irreducible psychic damage, that's fine. When Mask of the Matriarch is in play, she gets +1 damage. When a foul card is played, play the top card of the Matriarch's deck. No more than 2 cards can be played this way each turn. So the Mask can potentially play 1, otherwise she'll probably just play 3 cards. And that's it. So, foul cards being destroyed cause her to deal damage. Spite is the one we're going to take out first, and then probably the Matriarch, and then Iron Legacy. Because I'm honestly not concerned about him. He's not doing anything. Let's see just how accurate that prediction is. Iron Fist Strike deals the hero target with the highest HP, 5 melee damage, destroy 2 hero ongoing cards. That is Lifeline. Nothing to destroy here. Good. Oh good, I've got it in medias res. Let's play Dramatic Cliffhanger, hit Spite for 1, even though that's probably not going to stick. Draw a card. Okay, Spite plays Innocent Bystander. Acceptable. And then he hits the highest for 2, that is Scholar. So far so good. Scholar's going to play Keep Moving, get a Flesh to Iron. If I could get him to be the lowest, that would be real nice. And then we will Proverbs and well, I might want to actually leave that alone. Let's Offensive Transmutation and hit the Matriarch, because why not? And he'll heal 1 and he'll draw a card. Dreamer plays Violent Nightmares. We are getting 1 projection. It's a Whippicorn, oof. That hits the highest. Oh, that hits the highest for 1. Yeah, Scholar will be soaking that forevermore. We only have to discard 1 card to get rid of that bystander. Let's go ahead and save him. Alright, play Shard Strength, hit Spite for 2 and 2, draw a card. Okay, Matriarch. Carrion Fields, alright. And then that was not a foul, so we get to play another card. And it's a foul, and a foul, and a Carrion Field. Okay. What I'm going to do is make a little pile of foul over there, because otherwise, nothing's going to happen. She does nothing on her turn. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Cryptic Alignment, and we'll just go ahead and freaking unleash here. He's going to take the 2 damage from Dreamer, and everything else takes 2. Both of those are destroyed, she can't deal damage. Taking out the Mask of the Matriarch will probably be a good idea. Draw a card. Alright, Final Wasteland. Horde Skunk Ape, oh boy. So he's going to take 1 extra. The Dreamer, everybody else take 1. Oh, and let's not forget Dramatic Cliffhanger. Destroy that. Do I want to skip Iron Legacy's turn? Not sure that's really necessary. I'm going to Planquez-Vous and hit Spite for 3. So far so good. Iron Legacy. Oh, you know what? The Carrion Fields hit us. We'll say Stuntman was the highest, so he soaks it. He soaks the first 1. He took 2. Lifeline's probably going to wear himself out real quick. Alright, Iron Legacy plays Iron Fist Strike again. So we will Planquez-Vous that, and I can use a power. Hit Spite for 3. Destroy a hero ongoing card. That's why I played that. Okay, Dramatic Cliffhanger again. Hit Spite for 1. Draw a card. Lost Child. Spite can deal them 2 damage. They have to take the damage that way. Alright, he hits the Scholar for nothing, and they all heal nothing. Hooray. Discard a card. Truth Seeker. Pop Spite for 2. Draw 2 cards. Dreamer plays Macabre Spectre. You know, there's only one in the deck, and of course we got it. Pecorn goes after the Scholar. Everybody else take 2, including the Horde Skunk Ape. Alright, Mainstay hits himself for 1 or 2. He's going to have Spite hit him for 2. Save the Lost Child. Void Belter. Yeah, Bop Spite for 4. We've almost got him. Draw a card. Matriarch plays Kettle of Vultures. That's 1. Building of Rooks. That's 2. Clattering of Jackdaws. That's 3. And that's it. I thought Iron Legacy would have more ongoings out by now. Let's play the Infernal Detonator, just in case. Yeah, this is going to hurt a little bit. Let's see, she can deal damage again. I don't actually want to use his power in that case, because that's going to be a whole ton of damage from the Matriarch. I guess I should have put him before her. Oh well, I'm just going to draw a card then. Final Wasteland. Unforgiving Wasteland. Oh, hell yes. Okay, everybody take 1. That removes all of these foul from the game, and nothing reacts to it. Mainstay soaks it. Lifeline takes an extra 1. Almost removes Spite from the game. That would have been cool. And then Dramatic Cliffhanger. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Power to take out Spite. So he flips at the start of Spite's turn. The hero with the most cards in play deals itself 2 energy damage. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see. And then I will play In Medias Res, and it is Stuntman's turn. Alright, our next target is the Matriarch. As long as that Skunk Ape sticks around, it will take care of the foul for us. So let's play the usual solution. Heal the target 2 melee damage, take out the Macabre Spectre. Destroy an ongoing equipment or environment card. Let's drop the Infernal Detonator, and he can hit Matriarch for 1, and then up to 3 targets, 1 fire damage each. Matriarch, Mask of the Matriarch, and how about the Whippocorn? And then for my power, I'll actually hit the Whippocorn for 1, and the Skunk Ape can take it out. Hopefully. Draw a card. Here with the most cards in play is, hey, the Scholar. Discard a card. I'll play Proverbs and Axioms, everybody. Draw a card and heal 2. Stuntman will hit himself for 3, so that he can hit the Mask for 3. He's still not the lowest, though. Good. And then I will pop the Matriarch for 2, and draw 2 cards. Alright, Dreamer. Dreamer is the one who can really fuck this up. Illusory Demon. Okay. Whippocorn goes after the Scholar. Non-villain target with highest HP, 3 infernal damage. That's the Scholar, who takes 1. Fantastic. Mainstay hits himself for 2. Play Durasteel Studded Vest. And then he'll hit the Matriarch for 4. Draw a card. Speaking of the Matriarch, Murder of Crows, 1. Unkindness of Ravens, 2. Dark in the Sky. That enters place, we play a card. Another Dark in the Sky. Okay? So we get back all of those, and that's actually it. Calculated action. Play Alien Arcana, and yeah, let's do Repair Leyline. Everybody heal 1, everybody draw a card. Top card of the environment deck, it's Chupacabra. That'll be interesting. And we'll have Stuntman use his power, hit the Matriarch for 3. Lifeline will skip his power again, draw a card, and deal 1 damage to the Matriarch. Final Wasteland plays Rat Beast. Okay, everything takes 1. All of these foul are removed from the game. Mask of the Matriarch is removed from the game. This Whippocorn is removed from the game. Lifeline takes 2. He soaks it, he soaks it. Alright, this hits the non-environment target with the lowest HP for 3 melee damage. That is the Illusory Demon. And it hits the second highest for 3. That is Iron Legacy. Okay, we've been real mean to Iron Legacy. For my allies, everybody discard a card, play the top card of his deck. Armored Fortitude. Excellent, I can finally use Unnatural Upheaval. And that's it. Let's do the usual solution again. Deal target 2 melee damage, hit her, destroy an environment card, get rid of this Rat Beast. It's doing too much damage to us. 3 targets, 1 fire damage each. Matriarch, Illusory Demon, and I guess I'll hit the Chupacabra. And hit the Matriarch for 1. Draw a card. Alright, Mainstay has the Matriarch on his turn. Scholar hits himself for nothing. Discard a card. Don't dismiss anything. Ooh, Lane's Flammies. Expect the worst. Cool. Sweet Rhonda. Cool. Unleash Energy. Oh god. Each non-hero target 2 energy damage. Well, there goes that plan. He hits himself. I can play a card. Let's play Enclave's Tech. Ooh, I get the Vitality Battery. Hooray. That was that. And then I will bop the Matriarch for 2, and flip her. Reduce damage dealt by hero targets by 1. Oh, I forgot about that. I should have done Iron Legacy next. Oh well, we have at least one person who doesn't care about that. We removed 8 of her cards from the game. Draw 2 cards. Okay, Dreamer is all alone. Violent Nightmares. We get a Granite Oni. That's a problem. Mostly because our damage is reduced by 1. It's the non-villain target with the lowest HP for 2 melee damage. That's actually the Skunk Ape. Farewell. Okay, so Mainstay's bonuses cancel out. He hits himself for nothing. This is going to hurt a little bit, but I'm going to do it. School of Hard Knocks. Everything hits him for nothing. Then he hits everything back for 2. Unfortunately, one of those goes to Lifeline. The Granite Oni takes 1. So does Iron Legacy. That almost wasn't worth it. And then hit Iron Legacy for 1 more? 2 more. Okay, draw a card. And draw a card. Okay, Unnatural Upheaval. Let's drop Armored Fortitude. Anything else I would like to destroy? Not really. Number of cards destroyed this turn +1, so I deal 1 damage. I kind of feel like I should just use the Vitality Battery, hit him for 4, destroy that, draw a card. And he can't deal any damage at the end of his turn. Okay, Final Wasteland. Abominable Snowman. That's fine. Iron Legacy. Iron Justice. Hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage, that's the Scholar who takes nothing. Player with the most cards in hand discards 3 cards. It's either Stuntman or Mainstay. I think I'll have Mainstay do it. That's it. Now I wish I hadn't gotten rid of Kookakoot. Do Plankevoo again, hit him for 1, draw a card. I mean, I could use the Lance Flammies and hit him for 1, but there's nothing else to hit. I mean, there really isn't. Highest hits himself for 1, that's the Scholar, he doesn't care. Discard a card. Expect the worst, he is not taking any damage. Let's do Proverbs and Axioms again. Mainstay will deal himself 1 psychic damage and use the Void Belter to hit Iron Legacy for 3. Lifeline will heal 2. The Stuntman will deal himself 2 psychic damage and hit Iron Legacy for 3. Scholar doesn't really care. Hit him for 1, draw 2 cards. Do have to get rid of that Granite Oni at some point. Dreamer, Illusory Demon again. Non-villain target with the lowest HP is the Snowman. Illusory Demon hits the highest for 3, that's the Scholar. Okay. Mainstay hits himself for nothing. Let's just do Bad to the Bone. Actually, let's do Bad to the Bone, see if he can take out the Granite Oni. Deals a target 3 melee damage, reduced to 2. And then he does 4 melee damage, reduced to 3. Okay, goodbye Oni. Oh yeah, and the last Illusory Demon didn't have to worry about because he got removed from the game, I think? Destroy non-going retroactively, just in case. Matriarch does nothing. Leyline Shift. Let's put Lembuscade into play. And then, does he really want... He does not want to use his power. No, I guess he will. He hits himself twice and hits everything but the Dreamer for 1. That's still a net gain. Draw a card. Abominable Snowman hits the second lowest for 2 and 2. The lowest is the Illusory Demon. The second lowest is Iron Legacy. Alright, Final Wasteland. Mongolian Deathworm. Oh my god. We will Lembuscade. Stuntman will take out Iron Legacy. Increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Okay, that's it. Iron Legacy does nothing. We just have to kill that Illusory Demon before her turn somehow. Steal the Scene. That's how. He'll hit the Illusory Demon for 1, draw a card. Start a Scholar's turn, discard a card, steal the Scene. Deal a target 2 projectile damage, reduce to 1, use a power, deal 3 damage, destroying the Illusory Demon. We have to destroy a card. How about Plankevoo? Don't care. Scholar can know when to hold fast. End his turn, and we win. Okay. Go figure that the solo villains who are normal challenges in regular play are terrible in villains mode, and the really hard villains were not, even with their powers combined. Now, admittedly, I designed this team to counter these 4, and I think I designed it pretty well, with maybe Lifeline being the exception. Got a little bit lucky with the Skunk Ape. I still don't know if these were very good team villains, but it seems like the Yoshi went hard on, erring on the side of being too easy. So that was a good decision. Whether or not these end up being a single video or not, I'm going to post them both on the same day, so I will save my spiel until the end of the next video. Alright, welcome back. This is the promised second team villain conversion video, and this one involves 4 villains from, I believe, the core set of the Cauldron, specifically Dendron, Gray, the RAM, and Tiamat. And not really knowing what to expect, I have come loaded for bear. I've got Super Scientific Tachyon, Tempest, Setting Sun Ra, Skyscraper Extremist. We're playing in the Temple of Zhulong. This is a really good setup if you want to win at Vengeance. So let's take a look at the villains. Dendron loses 1 Adorned Oak, 1 Ink Scar, 1 Mark of the Writhing Knight, 2 Shaded Owls. The start of her turn, if there are fewer than 2 tattoos in play the top card of her deck. Everything else is the same. Gray starts with a copy of Chain Reaction, as usual. We remove 1 Contamination, 2 Irradiated Touch, and 2 Nuclear Fire. At the end of his turn, he deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage. Whenever a radiation card is destroyed, destroy a hero, ongoing, or equipment card. He's actually not going to be our first target, though, because I know what's on the various backsides. We're going to, in fact, save Gray for last. The Ram starts with Grappling Claw. We remove 1 Fallback, 1 Falling Meteor, 1 Rocket Pod, and 2 Personal Defense Spines. And doesn't say to put up close into his trash, but everything about this suggests that they should be there, so I'm playing it that way. The start of a hero's turn, if that hero is not up close, you may take a copy of Up Close from the Ram's trash and play it next to that hero. Increase damage dealt to the Ram by up close targets by 1. Reduce damage dealt to villain targets not associated with the Ram by up close targets by 2. So for up close, we are up close to the Ram and nobody else. He does nothing on his turn. Tiamat, we remove 1 Acid Breath, 1 Elemental Frenzy, Mana Charge, and 2 Skybreaker. She has 3 heads as separate cards. I just used the same card back as the deck. They're basically just regular cards, and they all do the same thing. They hit the highest for 1 damage of their type. They're immune to that damage. At the start of her turn, if there are no cards in play, you flip this card, is what that should say. Increase damage dealt by heads by 1 for each head card in Tiamat's trash, and that's it. I think we're going to go after Tiamat first, because she'll get stronger the more we kill her, and also because she's got the Firehead, and like everyone who is not Ra needs to work on killing that. Then I think we'll go after the Ram, because we'll all have to get up close and beat on him, and then we'll go after Dendron. Then we'll go after Gray. So, here we go. Start of her turn, she gets to play a card. Tinted Stag. Good, that just gets things out of the trash, so we can kind of ignore that for now. And then she plays a card. Adorned Oak. Reduce damage dealt to tattoos by 1. Alright, so we're starting with Tiamat. I'm just going to go ahead and Accelerated Assault. Well, and here's the thing about up-closing it, is we don't have to be up close in order to hit him. Granted, we would like to get rid of the Grappling Claw, if at all possible. Alright, and we'll experiment. 2 copies of HUD Goggles. That's fine. Draw a card. Okay, this goes off the start of Gray's turn. X hero targets the lowest HP, 1 energy damage each for X number of radiation cards in play. The lowest is Tachyon. Or actually, Tachyon or Tempest. I'm going to hit Tempest, because he can tank. Critical Mass. Oh, jeez. We get all copies of Chain Reaction. We should be able to deal with those. It's just a question of what are we going to lose along the way. Move a copy of Unstable Isotope from the little trash to the villain deck. Shuffle the villain deck. Gray deals himself 2 energy damage. And then he hits the highest for 2, that is Skyscraper. Okay. Tempest is not going to play Grievous Hailstorm because that would be stupid. Instead, I'm going to play Chain Lightning. 4 to the Firehead, 3 to the Cold Head, and 2 to the Grappling Claw. And then we will Squall. And I should mention, I just remembered this, there is a Hydra Tiamat version for Team. I'm not playing that. It is way too complicated to figure out. Does this happen at the start? No, it happens at the end. Oops, no. The Ram plays Force Field. This card is immune to damage from heroes that are not up close. Reduce damage dealt to the Ram by 2. Okay, that's just going to stay there until we have to deal with him. Alright, end of the villain turn. The Ram deals 1 projectile damage to the hero with the lowest HP that is not up close. Copy of Up Close from the villain trash to play next to that hero. Oh shoot. So Tempest goes up close, which means the node hits him for 1 energy damage. Whatever Rod does is going to result in the destruction of the HUD Goggles, unfortunately. Let's Living Conflagration. I'm going to hit the Grappling Claw for 2, and then we will Blaze of Glory. So we're going to drop all the Chain Reactions. First one destroys the HUD Goggles, second one destroys Living Conflagration. That doesn't matter, he was going to destroy it anyways. He takes out the Grappling Claw, important. He can't hit the Force Field, but he can still hit the Ram, and he can't hit the Firehead, but he can hit both tattoos. And then he hits himself, and then we remove the top 2 cards of his deck and trash from the game. Draw a card. Alright, Colossal Left Hook. This is going to hurt just a little bit. I'm actually going to hit the Eye of the Storm for that 3. Discard a card. Play Compulsion Canister. Oh, I'm going to play it on the Ram, because he's got +1 damage. So he hits himself for 3. He could hit that Force Field node. Not sure I actually care about. He'll hit the Firehead for 3. And then we will upheave and hit everybody for 2 sonic damage. Except for the Ram and his stuff. Oh, you know what? I think I skipped Tiamat's turn. Top card of the environment deck to the top card of villain deck. Master of the Temple comes out. She gets to play a card. Tiamat Eye of the Storm is active. She deals each hero target 2 lightning damage. Hero with most cards in hand may not draw cards until the start of the next villain turn. We'll make that Tempest, I guess. And then the highest takes 1, 1, and 1. That's all going to Skyscraper. And then she did her turn, and everything was fine. Oh, which means... Shoot, that actually means that she didn't... With Upheaval, she didn't do her area attack. Oh, I take it all back. What do I want to do 3 projectile damage to? I guess the Lightning Head. Okay. Mysterious Ceremonies. Fantastic. Who wants to play a card or draw 3 cards? The cool thing about Drawn to the Flame is it will work off of up close. Yeah, we'll have Ra play Staff of Ra. Okay, Dendron does not get an extra card play, but she does get a Stained Wolf. Tinted Stag does nothing. Wolf hits the highest for 2. That is Ra. Okay, can't Sucker Punch anything. I can't hit half the things in play. I guess I'll Accelerated Assault again. Hit what I can. I just realized we can take Dendron out and we don't really have to kill her tattoos. And then she'll experiment on herself. Oh, damn, I could have used that Hypersonic Assault. Okay, draw a card. Gray's turn. Blight the Land. Hits the highest for 2. That is going to be Skyscraper. This card deals each non-villain target 2 toxic damage, and each radiation card regains 2 HP. Everybody take 2. Shoot. Tempest is only going to be able to hit the Ram. Well, let's be stupid. Do Localized Hurricane. With any luck, it'll get destroyed. Hit that for 3. Hit the Ram for 3, 4, reduced to 2. That's okay, I guess. Oh, but he can't draw cards. Well, oh well. Okay, and it's the Ram's turn. Falling Meteor. Oh, jeez. Search for a copy of Up Close. Play it next to the hero with the highest HP that is not up close. That is Ra. The Ram deals each non-villain target 3 projectile damage. Ouch. Okay. Oh, right. Ra doesn't care about being up close because his damage is irreducible. That being said, Flame Spike. I'll hit that the node for 2. Alright, and he took a damage when he got sent up close. Then he'll go ahead and use his power. We'll take out the force field so other people can hit the Ram. He's doing 3 damage to everything else. Oh, he takes out the Adorned Oak. That means we need to get rid of the Stag before it can retrieve the Oak, or that's going to be dumb. He kills the Lightning Head. +1 damage to Tiamat. That's himself for 3. Draw a card. Oh yeah, and then his second power he destroys up close. Tempest can draw cards again. Element of Lightning. Okay, that is not active. Now Tachyon cannot draw cards. So note to self, don't play Nimble Strike. Highest takes 2, and the highest takes 2. That's Tachyon and Skyscraper. Okay, if I use her power, I'm going to destroy Mysterious Ceremonies. That's honestly not a bad idea. Compulsion Canister on the Firehead. Hits itself for 3 psychic damage. Takes out the Tinted Stag. I mean, she'll get an extra card play, but whatever. Power, I will Upheaval Mysterious Ceremonies. Now I hit everything for 2. Take out the Firehead. +2 damage to Tiamat. And she goes back to normal and she draws a card. Okay, Temple of Yulong. So far so good, honestly. When you get a Shinobi, who's got the lowest? Oh, it's the Tiamat head. Goodbye. So now at the start of her turn, the hero target with the highest HP deals itself 1 fire, 1 cold, and 1 electric lightning damage. That's not so bad, all things considered. So now we can focus on the Ram. Dendron, start of her turn, gets to play a card. Dark Design. The last hero that dealt damage to a villain target must discard 3 cards from their hand. Oh, that sucks. Literally never seen that card before. Now she gets to play a card. Restoration. Dendron regains 10 HP. Back to full. Restore all tattoos to max HP. That's fine. Stained Wolf hits the highest for 2. That's Tachyon. Alright, she can't draw cards. I don't have anything to Sucker Punch. Let's Accelerated Assault. That's been working okay. Oh, right. Start of her turn. She wants to go up close. Oh, yeah, shoot. And that means that she can't hit anything else. Well, she hits him for 2. That's cool. The last one did not work, so we'll experiment on Tempest. Localized Hurricane, Grievous Hailstorm. Oh dear. Oh no. That's real bad. She can't draw cards. Okay, Gray plays a card. Mutated Wildlife. Increased damage dealt by environment cards by 1. Whenever a villain target would be dealt damage by an environment card, redirect it to the hero target with the highest HP, and the villain turn play the top card of the environment deck. That could be good for us. He hits the highest for 2. That's Ra. This hits everybody for 2 and heals 2. Tempest takes 4. That's bad. Play the top card of the environment deck. Apprentice Poisoner. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play Cleansing Downpour. I should really use his power to get rid of one of those localized hurricanes. On the other hand, I could beat the shit out of the Ram, or I could heal everybody. You know what? No, I'm going to heal everybody. It may not keep him in the game very long, but it's going to keep everybody else around. Draw a card. Alright, the Ram, what you got? Force Field Node. Oh, jeez. Everybody's taking an energy damage when they go up close. That's it, though. Ra goes up close, takes a damage. Plays Drawn to the Flame. There are 3 villain ongoing cards out, so he's dealing 4 damage to everything. 3 to the Ram. 2 to everything else. He drops the Assassin, put that on top of Tachyon's deck. I want to see if I can get rid of that thingy first, I guess. Actually, let me put it on top of Tempest's deck. Yeah, because otherwise that stuff is going to get redirected to us. And he deals himself no damage, and he just draws a card. Alright, who's the highest? It is Skyscraper. She hits herself for 3. I have to hope Ra is not the highest by the time his turn comes around. We're just going to use her power. Move a link from my trash to my hand. Do I have any? I don't. Play the bottom card of her deck. Micro Assembler. That's not very helpful. I'll give it to Tempest. Draw a card. Alright, Temple of Zhulong. Another Apprentice Poisoner. That's not good. Alright, so damage dealt to villain targets is redirected to the hero target with the highest HP. These are both hitting the 3 non-environment targets the lowest HP for 2 toxic damage. So they're basically hitting the 3 highest. Ra, Skyscraper, Tachyon, and then Tachyon, Ra, and Tempest takes 4. Oh, he's not going to last very long. I'm really hoping something comes along and destroys one of his ongoing cards. Dendron plays a card at the start of her turn. Obsidian Skin. Okay. And then she plays a card. Another Stained Wolf. Those hit Ra and Skyscraper. Oh, Skyscraper went up close. I forgot to do that. Tachyon's turn, she can draw cards. Then we'll strike, hit the ram for... no, I have to hit that thing for 1. Draw a card. It worked on Tempest last time. Nope, did not work this time. Draw a card. Gray, please destroy some of our stuff. Unwitting Henchman. Damn it. Destroy an equipment card? No. I want to destroy my ongoings. Okay, he hits the highest for 2, that's Tachyon. Blight the land, hits everything for 2. Uh-oh, Tempest is going to die. Because, oh geez, that includes the Poisoners. Okay, so the Poisoner is dealing everything 2 toxic damage. That kills Tempest. I believe the Assassin is just put in the trash. May not make it through this one. Yeah, no, we're going to die right now because there are 9 villain targets in play, and all of them but the Ram are taking 2 damage, which gets redirected to the highest, so that's 16 damage coming at our 9 hit points, and we die. Okay, that didn't work out so well, but I was prepared for that. I was prepared for this to not go very well. I think I will put these into a single video because that's been an entire hour of playtime. That's nothing. Thanks for watching. As always, Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, and literally nothing else appeared in this game are not licensed greater than games products. Please support the official release and flip.